Hi, I'm Laura and this is Tanner. Today we're going to be doing a zombie effect all over his face. First we're going to start by grabbing some liquid latex. We're going to apply a thin layer on the skin. And then I'm going to grab some tissue and I'm going to make it into a 1-ply. You want to use 1-ply because you have to add a couple layers, and as the layers get thicker you'll be able to cut through them a lot easier. We're going to do 1 layer and then we're going to do at least 6 is what you want with this. Just kind of rip the toilet paper and mold it to the face as you go. Now that we've got the 1 layer down, we're going to go back over it with some more liquid latex. You're going to do this for about 5 or 6 times. If you want a little bit of a deeper cut, you definitely want to add a couple more layers, but we're doing just kind of like a zombie effect, so we're going to be doing like small circles towards the end. So we're not going to layer it too many times. Okay, and then we're going to add 1 more layer of liquid latex to the top, and we're going to let that dry. All right, now we're going to wait a couple minutes, wait for this to dry, and then we're going to set it with some powder. So next we're going to take some of this translucent powder and we're going to set the liquid latex with this powder. This is just going to help keep everything in place before we apply some cream makeup. And now that our powder has been set, we're going to go into some cream makeup, the skin tone color. You want this to match the skin tone, that way you can do everything else on top. You can also use foundation for this. It doesn't have to be strictly cream makeup. You can use foundation or even concealer. Make sure it's all blended in. You don't really want too many white spots. I started here at Grabber in July of this year, and I will be graduated by December. I was really into makeup and really into special effects and glamour and bridal, and I don't know, I wanted to learn more about skincare, so I checked out Grabber. I really liked it and I joined the aesthetics program. I think it's probably one of the greatest decisions I've ever made. It's led me to a lot of connections. It's led me to a lot of other open doors that I can do whenever I leave here. There's a lot of girls here that I don't know how I live life without meeting them. People that I will definitely be friends with after I leave here. I'm just kind of going in and doing some shading. Now that we've kind of got a base color on there, we want to do a little bit more of the shading. And whenever we start making the incisions, the deeper the cut, the darker it's going to be. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to start making little holes in his face. This is an extractor tool, but you can use a toothpick, you can use anything, just to kind of make some little holes in the face. And you're ripping apart the liquid latex, and it's going to create those burned effects. So the next step is we're going to go in with some of this cream makeup. We're going to want to use a lot of the purples, a lot of the browns, a lot of the yellows, a lot of the reds, the darker reds, to give this zombie effect. And then we're going to go into the little holes that we created and just put some right around the edge. This will all have to be blended out just a little bit later, but right now we're just adding the color into it. On the deeper ones, we're going to take some black and put some black right on the inside just to give it the deeper effect. Okay, now we're going to take a makeup sponge and just blend those in. Now we're going to go in with some black and we're going to make those holes just a little bit darker, a little bit deeper. we're gonna go in with some maroon and some reds and go around the holes. We're just gonna blend those out really good, just to give it the irritated redness look. Okay, next we're gonna go in with some of these browns and these greens to give it kind of like a bruising old look. And we're gonna go around the areas. Okay, we're gonna go in with that sponge and just blend those colors in. I'm gonna go into the eyes with some brown eyeshadow. Next, I'm gonna go in with some coagulated blood. Okay, now we're gonna add some of the squirt blood, maybe to like 1 or 2 of the holes. You don't wanna do all of them. And just let it drip. Next, I'm gonna cut just one of these sponges just to give it kind of like a stippled look, and we're gonna go in with a little bit more blood and we should be finished. And we're gonna add a little bit of blood to the teeth too. And this is gonna give him like that nasty tooth look. There we go. And this right here is our finished zombie look.
For watching. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure to give us a call or stop by.